at the Tuff Rider booth at SHOT Show 2015 with Jack. How you doing?
Hi, good. Hey, do you mind if I do my head comb first?
Well, you know, there's the part. I think the part is a little off. Very good. Oh, the surfing move too. Beautiful. Perfect. Listen, you make pens.
Yes, we do.
And you folks have been around for a little while.
Yeah, so we actually been in the industry this is our 8th year.
Right.
Okay. Started originally from training. I did a lot of impact and edge weapons training, fell in with a good crowd, a lot of military law enforcement training. And so what happened was we found a need for improvised weapons and improvised weapon tactics. So what we did was we listened to the community and much of the training guys that and we created essentially something that serves a dual purpose as both an everyday carry pen and everyday carry item,
right,
as well as a secondary defensive implement. So yeah.
Oh, very good. What's your background, professionally?
Okay, so believe it or not, I've been actually working for the Superior Court for about the past 15 years. So see a lot of customers that come through and a lot of situations, violent, the after effect of this kind of stuff.
Right.
So because of that, I got a lot of training with the sheriffs as well as law enforcement guys, and I saw the need for training items essentially for protective items for non-permissive environments and things that people can have with them, like at all times.
Right. In environments like courthouses, airports, other secure areas, secure zones. You know, thermonuclear power plants.
Yeah, I know. I got stuck in one last week. It's dreadful. Yeah, the traffic is just ridiculous.
It's bad, you know, and then it makes your hair fall out.
Absolutely. See what happens? Do you
That's
see
what happens.
So yeah, exactly. So we started out with a single model, and really the response was excellent. And most of the response for the design came from the training community for asking us to make improvements, enhancements to it, things like that. And like again, so we've been constantly improving and evolving the product. And this is our 8th year in.
What was your initial model, if you have one here?
Yeah, you know what? I do, actually. So the original model was the Frontline series. As you can tell, it was designed to function as a single item, a single long piece, transition from both picking actions, easy to draw and implement, but it's a very, very good self-defense item, but slightly less effective as a pen, a little bit longer, too cumbersome. So what we did was we took the feedback from the industry.
May.
No, please, go right ahead.
Yeah, and not really, based on size, not really necessarily too heavy, but heavier than a traditional normal pen as well.
Exactly.
So you've got a weight size issue that you're trying to overcome at that point.
Right, exactly. So what we did was, from that point on, we transitioned to something that's a little bit more pen-like, shorter, easier fit into the pocket, snaps on the back, and much more comfortable from a writing perspective. That worked very well. People were very happy with these, but we noticed that the industry didn't really have a single-handed operation type of tool. So what we did was...
Right, and you know, quite frankly, that would be something that I would want to overcome.
Exactly.
Because you have a two-piece pen, you're going to lose that cap. You're going to, you know, in some environment, let's put it that way, in some environments, you're going to lose the piece.
Sure.
Or you don't want to have to take that pen apart and put it back together.
Right. So, and really, it functioned as either a pen or a defensive implement, right? But not really both at the same time.
Right.
So next, we actually had a single kind of handed operating piece, a clicked mechanism version. Now, this is 6061 aluminum, 303 stainless steel, okay? This one actually has a titanium clip. It's a two-piece camming mechanism, so it functions both as a pen and as a defensive implement in one shot.
Right.
And they're exceedingly durable. We've actually had people beat them through a 2x4 to see how tough these were.
And you've got a split 2x4, albeit with a different pen, but I just wanted to check the weight on this too. So now the weight on this is still relatively, you know, I would say hefty for a regular, just a, you know, out of the store ballpoint pen.
Sure.
But a bit lighter than that other initial piece.
Absolutely, exactly. So, and we've got them in different colors, different finishes. These are anodized, you know, everything to match somebody's shirt, or all the way down to tactical black and gray. And the idea is it's got to be a very effective pen, something somebody could carry at all times, and then still have available to them for when they need it, or should they ever need it for the other purpose.
Right. Now you've got O-rings here, is that correct?
Yes. So everything right now is like uber tactical, right? We got knurling everywhere, black, edgy. What we wanted to do was create something that was a little less edgy, a little less tactical.
A little less tactical, Tony, like
exactly.
I like to say.
Nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. So these have essentially scallops as well as O-rings, and you'll notice that it fits to the hand perfectly. The clip is actually designed to squish and deform. You get an excellent grip on it, okay, without having to look overt or technical, or kind of like I say, it doesn't have any grooves to make it look like a Klingon weapon of death or anything, you know?
Well, this looks very stylized.
Yeah.
It looks like something like an upper end style pin. In other words, something that a gentleman, a professional would wear with his suit.
Exactly. So
not that I ever wear suits, but when I do.
No, you look great in a nice three-piece. What are you talking about?
Hey,
So
don't try and make me go back to that, please.
So it'll draw attention with the right kind of attention.
Right,
So
and
in a
may I again?
non-permissive
You're
environment-
right about this knurling. It's nice and deep. You could, man.
Yeah, please go right ahead.
Just putting. I'm not going to make strikes, but you put a lot of pressure on that, and especially if you've got your thumb indented or indexed at the back.
Yeah.
That's not slipping through your hand very easily,
Right.
unless you've got moist conditions or a sweaty palm or something
Right.
like that. Yeah.
And you'll notice that the entire piece is modular in design. In other words, everything is functional, and you can take this off. So the camming mechanism, easily unscrewed, replaceable should anything happen. The clip is replaceable. So it's designed to not just function, not just hold up, but really to last pretty much forever.
Very good. What's the price? And this is a current edition pin, correct?
Yes, we are. They're current edition pens.
What's the price point on this?
It depends. We have stuff in titanium that ranges from $200. We have the aluminum stuff that's just under $100.
And these are some of the models here in different anodized colors, correct?
Exactly. So, considering that they're made in the United States, lifetime warranty on everything we make, we back it. You break it, we take care of it.
Now, is that your lifetime or my lifetime?
Hopefully, it's your lifetime.
There you go. Thing of being.
Yeah. So,
Very good. And availability is you're just manufacturing as you go.
exactly.
Is there anything that's new?
There is actually. So what we have is, as you've probably seen, we have a bolt action flashlight. So we have a patent pending on this new activation mechanism for flashlight. What we've done is, exactly as you noticed, I love to thumb over to get a good solid grip to develop strength for impact. So most flashlights will accidentally turn on, or you get it in your pocket, or you can't really thumb over with a good strike, because what you get is you get the activation of the button.
Right.
So to create an ambidextrous flashlight, we've come up with the bolt mechanism. It's a bolt mechanism that's good for both momentary as well as constant on. It functions in either hand, right, just as comfortable.
And you simply index it. It's not a matter of cycling through.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think of the term that the flashlight guys use, but they have their programming of the light.
Well, and it does have multiple modes, so you can simply tab over to go to the next mode, and whatever the last mode you've used, that's the mode that is remembered by the light. So you simply go through and use that one. So
good.
it's very simple, intuitive, functional. You'll notice that the size is almost exactly the same as the pen, and the reason is what we want is commonality of carry, commonality of deployment, commonality of usage.
Right. But you've got what amounts to, I'm just going to use what I'm thinking of right now. You've got, in essence, a Kubotan.
Exactly. So it's a fist-loaded tool. Perfect.
Right.
That's exactly right.
Very good. What type of battery does it use?
This one uses a CR2. We are working on additional designs that will use a CR123 and a AAA.
Any possibility for a AA?
Maybe.
Or would that make it significantly larger? I'm no design guy, but
Actually, it's something that we're tossing around. We get the same amount of light output out of the AAA as we do out of the AA.
Okay.
So
with the smaller package, of course.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, very good. Anything else you'd like to highlight right now?
No, I love the hat.
Thank you, Jack. Most people do. It was great talking to you. I'm not going to squeeze too hard, although, I don't want to make the hair grow back too quickly.
It's titanium upgrades. I'm okay.
Beautiful. Hey, well, titanium, right? Great. Well, it was good talking to you. You have a safe trip home, okay, brother?
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Good talking to you.